Okay. Alright, I think we are live.
Nice.
When they're loading and stuff. Excellent. Well, hello, people who've tuned in. Transition in. Excellent. People are listening. Well, hello, people who've tuned in.
I could probably go to it just to see it. Just want to see it.
Go to it, yeah, check it out. You probably see my screen clicking on a couple things.
It hasn't given me a notification yet.
Okay, I'm just gonna assume that we are rocking and rolling. Alright, well, hey everybody, we're just kind of waiting for some people to notice that we're live. This is the Merkabah study group. We're the Merkabah mystic crew and here to hang out with you. And very shortly do some breathwork exercise stuff for Merkabah. Yeah, if you guys would like, you can say hey or just kick it, just relax. Yeah, this is interesting. We haven't done a broadcast in a few weeks, so we're coming back. We're trying some new things. Yep.
Holiday break,
That's
I guess.
cool. It looks like we're live. Okay. So thanks for bearing with us, everybody. Awesome. How was everybody's break? Or not break, holidays? I don't know if you guys got breaks or not.
Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Very busy. A lot of work. 2 jobs, so it's been a little hectic. Yeah, it was good. Holidays are weird for me. But,
do you celebrate any particular one, or what are you into? Christmas, Hanukkah? I don't know.
I guess I'll just
Or none at all is cool too, or the solstice.
I kind of just intermittently celebrate whatever I'm around with people. I don't have any traditions myself necessarily, except pagan traditions. But I don't stick really strongly to those traditions necessarily. I just I try to celebrate being together with the people that I care about in those days, like Thanksgiving. Like I try to be around like my chosen family and such.
Right.
Yeah, New Year's is always a really big one for me because I think the celebration of renewal and anything that in celebration of the continuing years, so like birthdays and things like that, are kind of like big symbolic places in my life. So I do celebrate those. So New Year's was a big one. Hung out with a lot of good friends of mine. It was fantastic New Year's, actually.
Nice.
How was yours?
I loved it. It probably will sound really lame. I just stayed in and relaxed. But I had such an amazing time just taking it easy. The past couple years, it's been really active New Year's, going out and being in public places, and I actually really liked just relaxing, just kind of being a introvert.
Yeah, it sounds kind of cozy.
Yeah, little change of pace. Okay, so people that are watching, you can probably see me. I'm in the process of sharing this video to my profile in case anybody is interested. Man, that is a lot of text. Well, hopefully, wow, it almost feels a little unnecessary. Well, we're posting it anyways. There it goes. Please don't judge me.
No judgment zone.
Okay. Cute. So we've got a new logo for Third Eye Horizon that showcases the Merkabah. I'll flip over to it real quick. People that are watching live can see this. That's basically a Merkabah. Merkabah with a raised fist in the center. Third Eye Horizon also is very oriented towards social justice and social consciousness, subject matters, and so just kind of bringing those worlds together, putting it in the Merkabah, which is our multi-dimensional light body vehicle, overlaid over the flower of life, sacred geometry there for you. So we're bringing to folks higher and social consciousness subject matters, essentially. Might sound weird, but that is really what's up. So okay, well, so I guess, yeah, if you're watching this, awesome. Thank you so much. You can click on the join Google Hangouts link. It's on the top of this post. You'll definitely be able to see that and just hop right in, or just have fun watching what we're about to do. Alright, so okay, my idea was just to go through a 15-minute or so long Merkabah breathwork exercise. It's a condensed version, but it's still very potent and powerful. And yeah, so those of you guys out there can follow along, watch it. I'll give like a little disclaimer for those who aren't familiar with Merkabah, like sort of what to expect and how this goes down. I guess, yeah, any questions? I don't want to make anybody who's participating, Victor, yeah, if you're not in the right headspace or comfortable, you can just kind of listen, I suppose, but
I'm good. I'd like to try a new breathing technique.
Okay, cool. Yeah, well, I'd like to kind of try this out throughout the weeks of doing our study groups, and maybe we'll just listen to recorded ones, or maybe take turns. Brittany, I've been trying to get her into Merkabah activations, so she may be doing it shortly as well herself. Alright, so I'm going to look for some music to play just to kind of help ease the process, but essentially what we're doing is a breathwork exercise. There's going to be 3 phases, and it's kind of like going on a run, like a longer, maybe like a 2-mile run, where you're going to start with like a slow jog, and then we're going to take a little break, we're going to go a little faster, we're going to take a little break, and then we're going to go full out to the end, essentially. And what this is going to do, we're going to be pulling energy, air, essentially, into our bodies, and in the air, this energy called prana or chi or whatever culture orientation you'd like to pull from, is going into our bodies, and it's essentially going to be lighting up this part of our body called a Merkabah light body. And when this happens, we are essentially, I guess I could really say there's a lot going down in that process. We're sending this beacon up, essentially, to our higher selves, like our higher minds, like this idea that there is like a higher, like, oversoul of each of us, who's like connected to source, wherever our consciousness is coming from. And in that process, we begin to feel like really euphoric, and it actually will maintain this connection from the point that we activate it forward. So, and then the Merkabah itself is capable of some pretty incredible stuff. It can, merge your consciousness with a much higher consciousness, as you connect to your higher self. And in doing so, in your reality, we may begin to experience synchronicities or synchronizations of thoughts and events and actions with each other very noticeably, very blatantly, and it can be very profound. It's almost like magic, but I don't know. I guess you could call it whatever you want, but it's very natural, and it's just, I feel like as we kind of grow into our more fuller selves, that's just sort of the true nature of reality that's sort of waiting there for us to get there. So that's pretty, in a nutshell, what Merkabah is. And our group is here to discuss and expand our awareness on what Merkabah is and how we can further utilize this for our own benefit and, just for our service to humanity, and just, again, our own personal soul missions, life missions. Okay, so everybody who's watching out there and participating, I would just ask to have you guys just get in a comfortable position. Preferably, I'd recommend somewhere where you can sit, some kind of sitting position if it's comfortable for those of you watching to sit in like a half, even full lotus, if that's possible at all. I feel that really helps to anchor us, for this experience. It creates this really strong root, I feel like. But ultimately, however you feel comfortable, do it, and we can continue to practice throughout our Merkabah study groups. So we're going to begin with the first phase of breathing. And before you do this, let's go ahead and visualize, do a quick little visualization, and we're going to focus on our breath here. So we're going to clear our minds as we breathe. And as we're doing this, we're just imagining a beam of light, we'll say, coming through the top of our heads and going all the way down through the bottom of our spine, just like it's going to anchor us to the earth. And hold that visualization and continue to breathe. Focus on your breath as you do this. So we're going to begin by breathing slowly in through our noses and releasing it out through our mouths. Just try that real quick. And we're going to get a little faster as we breathe, and it's going to, maybe be a little alarming for some, the pace, but just know that it's normal, it's safe. The way that we're going to do it, we're not going to, hyperventilate. We're going to breathe in a way, I'm going to instruct everybody in a way where we're just hyper oxygenating our bodies instead. And this breath work is a modified breath of fire Kundalini technique, for those of you that are familiar with that. And if you guys want, go ahead and leave comments in the Facebook Live chat. We'll be able to see them. And the YouTube chat. Awesome. So we're going to go back to our breath, finding our comfortable position. This is the first phase. So breathe in through your nose and release it out through your mouths. Breathe in through the nose again and release it out through your mouth. Breathe in through the nose and out. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Breathe in and out. Keep breathing. For those of you watching, we're just changing the image so you can see what's going on. Continue your breath work. We're going to pick it up a little faster. So again, in through your nose and out through your mouths. In and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Keep going. In and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Good job. In and out. About another minute 30 and out. We're going to pick it up in about 8 more breaths. And in and out. In and out. In and out. Just keep breathing at this pace. Take a few more breaths. Okay. So you guys can relax. Begin to breathe at a normal pace. Just relax. Feel the ground or whatever's around you softly. So that was our little brief, warm-up run. And we're going to step into our second phase in a couple minutes. I'm just sort of modifying this post to my Facebook page. So we just began to get the prana moving. Do you have a question?
No, I was just saying if you type, you should mute your mic.
Okay. So I apologize if my typing is thunderous. Awesome. So yeah, pretty laid back and relaxed.
It's very relaxing.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, it's spelled click chick. That's horrible. Chick on this link. Okay, we are changing that.
Positive gesture over here.
Okay, so people on my Facebook profile, y'all can see this video live. Awesome. Cool. Alright, we're going to go into our second phase of breathing, and we're going to amp it up a little bit more. You hanging in there good, Victor?
Oh yeah, I'm good to go.
Okay. Awesome.
Just chilling.
Probably ready ready to kick it up. Excellent. And just switch back to my. There we go. Google Hangout. Okay, so phase 2 here. Begin to breathe in through your nose when you're ready, and out through your mouths. Breathe in through the nose, slowly release it out through your mouth. We're going to do a few of these breaths, maybe like 3, and kick it up. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. In and out. Okay, kicking it up. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouths. In and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Keep breathing at that pace. You guys are doing fantastic. In and out. In and out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Very good, guys. Out. Stay with the breath pace. Out. In, out. In, out. 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 Yep, go at a comfortable pace. Maybe like 12 more of these breaths. We're going to kick it up.
Make sure you empty your lungs.
Yep. Be sure to empty your lungs as you breathe out. You want to be exhaling all the way out from the bottom of your lungs. Ha. 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 Keep going. Ha. 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 A few more breaths. Keep going. I'm burping right now. Out. 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 Ha. 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 Okay, we're gonna step it up. A couple more breaths. Ha. 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 And breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, ha, in, ha, in, ha, in, ha, in, ha, 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 ha. Keep going. Ha. All the way out through your mouths. Ha, 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 ha. Those of you tuning in, we are experiencing a Merkabah light body activation. Ha, 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 ha. You can hop in wherever you log in at. Ha, 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 ha. I'm gonna do it about another minute. Ha, 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 ha. Very good, everybody. Ha, 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 ha. All the way out through your lungs. Ha, ha, ha. We're gonna go a little faster and breathe. In, out, in, out, in, out. Ha, 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 ha. Breathe all the air out of your lungs. Ha. It's okay if you're doing short breaths. Ha, 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 ha. Keep going. Almost through the second phase here. Ha, 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 ha. It might be good to rock your body forward to help press the air out from the bottom of your lungs if that feels comfortable. Ha, 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 ha. But just go at a comfortable pace. Faith. Ha,
Faith.
ha, ha. I have faith in all you guys. Ha, 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 ha. 10 more seconds. Ha, 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 ha. Excuse me. Ha, ha, ha. All right. Begin to wind it down. Good job, guys. You may begin to feel this icy feeling in your body, maybe even slight tingles. That's a good sign. It's a really good sign, and to be expected at the end of the second phase.
Dude, super sweaty palms. Weird.
Yeah, yep. Doing some work. It's kind of like a little workout. Sometimes I get a little sweaty doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys feeling good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Feel pretty good.
All right, that is sort of we're gonna start and make our much faster Merkabah breath work in this next phase, and that's really where I feel the magic is at. These phases are sort of to build us up to the next set of breaths we're about to do. So thanks everybody who's tuning in and watching. Any feedback from you, Victor?
No, just enjoying it.
Okay.
Feels good.
Good deal.
It's real.
Good deal. All right. Let's just kind of relax for another minute or so. And I apologize, people who are watching. You're watching me like flick through different screens probably. I'm this is my first live broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. Apparently YouTube does not seem like it's recording. Well, I guess. I feel like probably most people are going to see this on Facebook anyway, so I guess that's okay.
I
That's
see your
okay.
screens.
Yeah. And yeah, this should be interesting, the whole Facebook live recording. I'd like to possibly eventually record other profiles and pages as we go. um, for the Merkabah study group, and just get it out there and allow people to do the Merkabah activations on a weekly basis. I think is what I would like to see happen. People can really feel this for what it is. Okay, so let's go into our last and final phase, the phase 3. And I don't want this to take too crazy long. I'm not sure how long we've already been going, but yeah, I need to keep better track of the time, apparently. Alright, so find yourselves, those of you watching, and Victor, Breezy, go ahead, get comfortable. We're going to ease into this third phase with a slow breath, and we're going to pick it up. And I'd encourage you, Victor, if you can, and Breezy, if you can really stick with the breath work, do it, because again, this is where I feel the magic is fucking happening. And don't be alarmed if you feel like this like icy, tingly vibration through your body. That just seems like really bizarre. This is completely normal for this process. It may be something we haven't experienced before, but it's cool. If our bodies start to cramp up and freeze up for some reason, like your hands get froze up, that's normal. I sort of encourage just let that kind of do its own thing, unless it's like very uncomfortable, then maybe move your hands or whatever. But yeah, everybody, we are activating our real life Merkabah light bodies right now. So this is the real deal. Let's see. Oh, that was Breezy, you posting. Okay, so we're going to begin with a slow breathing in and out through our mouths. Breathe in and out. In this phase, I encourage everybody to breathe in and out through our mouths, because as we go faster, it's just easier for the air to travel. Breathe in, out. As we breathe slower, breathe through your nose if you're more comfortable with that. Breathe in and out. I'm going to do a few more of these breaths. In and out. In and out. In and out. And in, out. In, out. In, out. Ha. In, 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 ha. Breathe in, ha. 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 Keep going, ha. Ha. Breathe in, ha. In, ha. In, ha. In, ha. In, ha. In, ha. In. I'm clapping my hands. In, ha. In, ha. In, ha. In, ha. In, ha. 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 About 10 more breaths. Ha. 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 Full exhales. Ha. 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 Keep going. Ha. 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 It's good. Keep pushing it if you can. And as you're doing this, imagine a 3-dimensional Merkabah beginning to spin around your bodies. Ha. Ha. And when you're ready, breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, ha. 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 Breathe in, ha. Breathe in, ha. Breathe in, ha. 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 ha, 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 ha. Stick with us, you guys. Ha, 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 ha. You guys are doing great. Ha, 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 ha. We're gonna hyperoxygenate our bodies here. We're gonna light up those Merkabahs, those light bodies. Ha, 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 ha. This Merkabah, you can imagine it spinning around your body and just glowing, lighting up like crazy. Ha, ha, ha. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, 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 out. We're gonna go to the next level. If you can take it, I encourage everybody. This is where the magic happens. The next phase or so of this phase, final phase. Breathe. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, ha, in, ha, in, ha, in, ha, 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 ha. Follow my breath. Ha, ha, ha. Those of you watching, ha, ha, ha. All you viewers out there, ha, 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 ha. At this phase, if you breathe in and out through your mouth, it's you feel even more powerful. Ha, 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 ha. Keep going. Ha, 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 ha. You can imagine as you're breathing, keep breathing at this pace, a beam of light shooting out of your body all the way straight up into the center of the galaxy. Your Merkabah light body spinning one pyramid upwards in one direction, one pyramid downwards in another direction, forming the Star of David shape, and it's just going at light speed right now. Keep going. We're going to go and push it one last level. Okay, actually, everybody relax, breathe at a normal pace. Wow. I'm already feeling some intense energies in myself.
I am too.
Actually, just let that energy that we just kicked up resonate in your Merkabah. I feel like we should keep going. One last phase. We're gonna warm it up and then hit it. But this is awesome. Those of you sticking with us. So let's begin to breathe in through our nose, out through our mouths, all the way out through the bottom of our lungs. And breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, ha, in, ha, in, ha, in, ha, in, ha, 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 ha. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, ha, 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 ha. Follow my breath. Ha, 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 ha. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, ha, in, ha, in, ha, 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 ha. One more phase. Breathe in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Ha, 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 ha. 30 more seconds. Ha, 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 ha. Woo! You guys are getting it. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Ha, 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 ha. In, out, 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 in, out. In, out, in, out. 10 more seconds. In, out, 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 in, out. All right. Start to relax. Go back to a normal pace. Whew. Man.
Tinglies, tinglies. Tinglies.
Yeah, fingertip tinglies.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just take a minute to, you can take a minute to breathe and just kind of internalize our Merkabah light body energy that we just kicked up. Yeah. Integrate those tinglies, all those feels.
All the feels.
All of them. Awesome. Yeah, you can still imagine the just like ourselves rooted to the ground, rooted on this planet Earth. I guess as everybody's relaxing, just thanks for trying out this first ever Merkabah video online activation. I hope the viewers enjoyed it, and that's what we're about, you know. So I guess I'd open it up. Victor, if you feel comfortable right now, any thoughts on what just happened?
Well, I mean, I've done similar breathing exercises before with meditation with some old senseis of mine, actually, in martial arts, and it is actually very refreshing. It gets your blood flowing, and you would think that you would be lightheaded or something from the breathing or how quick you're going. I didn't. It felt quite nice, but it did like energize me a lot. I mean, putting that much oxygen through you, and yeah, my hands got a little.
Yeah.
My palms got a little sweaty, like a lot sweaty.
Yeah.
But it did help actually the energy and focusing it on the beam of light that I envision and my centeredness. It really empowered me. It felt very good.
Now, did you experience any, like you said, your fingers were tingling a little bit?
My fingertips tingled a little.
Okay.
My palms sweat a lot. Yeah.
No, it's all good. My palms are also sweaty right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like a short version that I think we can work on as we do more of these. The more that we, like, the more intense you go into that, like that tingling in your fingertips may end up in your entire body. Like your whole body will be tingling like your fingertips. And it's pretty insane to think about, but when you're sitting there and you're feeling your entire body tingle like that, it's just so profound, like beyond anything I'd ever done before doing this exercise.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, we could. I don't know. We could try it. I don't know. We could go harder, and just kind of make this a Merkabah breathwork episode. Unless.
Oh my gosh. I think I need to take a little rest before another one.
No,
Just
okay.
a little one.
It's cool.
Just
Quick
like a couple minutes.
temperature check on that. Yeah, right on, man. You don't want to lose anybody, so it.
No. I mean, even if you guys want to do it, I may have to like sit out of that one if you're starting right away. But I'll definitely be down for it in a minute or so. I just
Oh
like,
yeah. No, that's cool. I'm not sure how long this broadcast has been going. I'm gonna peek at our cool little switcher here. 44 minutes. Cool. That's a pretty solid number.
Has it been that long? Oh, wait, I came late.
Yeah, I guess it's been saying it's recorded for that long. So I'm trying to keep these to about an hour. And what I'd like to do, this broadcasting live to Facebook, a few times each week, I'd like to put together a bunch of content that has higher conscious and socially conscious subject matters, and use this TV switcher that I figured out how to use to sort of create like a online channel on social media for people to check out. And the Merkabah study group, I'd like that to air like once a week before this actually happens, so people would watch like the channel, and it would be, I'm thinking, somewhere from like 3 to 4 hours long, and it would be like if you're just tuning into like the Discovery Channel or something, you know, or like just Comedy Central, I don't know, and you know, there might be something on there that you're interested in, and
Right, you'll have something going at different times of the day, different kinds of like events and things like that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But
So
what would you said it's like just a 24/7 feed, basically?
no, maybe eventually we can get there, but it's gonna be like a few hours long. My plan is Monday through Thursday, broadcasting, and we'll see if it's like too long or not. I don't know. We'll kind of try it out and see what happens. There's one of our comrades has a Facebook page. There's like 10,000 plus people on it. He said that he might be interested in having us broadcast essentially it'd be called Third Eye Horizon TV, and
Oh, nice.
you know, the Merkabah study group would be on there, and so we could be hitting like much larger audiences, having them do the breath work and study with us. So yeah, to come. Actually planning on kicking it off next week, and seeing how it goes. Feel pretty good about it. I don't see why it wouldn't work, but it's kind of a new frontier that I don't know too many people who have pioneered it just yet. Just like the Young Turks, I've noticed, have been broadcasting on their Facebook page. They've got like over 1 million people, and when it happens, you get a notification, or it'll show up in your news feed, and there it is. You know, you can see what the conversation's about. So that's what's up. So we are the new media. Sort of fuck television. Sorry, anybody who likes that out there. I don't know. At least like the news media, like that's kind of a lost cause almost. The corporate.
It's all become very biased and political.
I know,
Kind of lame, and they don't cover anything that's like,
it's
I
so.
don't know, real. Honestly,
I
they
know.
really don't.
That's
It
why
almost seems like propaganda. All of it.
I know. That's why I started to really pay more attention to the Young Turks. I don't know. They like are real. They're real in how they might be a bit like extreme sometimes for people, but there's other independent news medias out there. Like I'd recommend the Democracy Now! Is good with Amy Goodman. But other than that, you know, I don't know. I don't know, so it's up to us now. Yeah, there'll be some like news coverage subject matter that'll be like socially consciously oriented, but also like I feel higher consciousness. You know, what we're doing here with the Merkabah study groups like falls into that transcendental nature reality category, and trying to get that out there for people to become aware of and find support communities with. And yeah, that's it. My unintended spiel of Third Eye Horizon TV coming up soon. So
we need more things like that. It seems very necessary to have these kind of outlets. People need that, in my opinion.
Thank you. I don't know what else to do or where to turn really at this point, because television, I feel, is, you know, completely dominated at this point by like the corporate establishment, you know.
It is.
And I wish I could say that I like trusted like the news. So it's like we got to find other means through the internet, because I feel like the internet seems to be the most viable option for that, and social media, and yep, new pioneer. We need to get on it so we can leave this old paradigm, like establishment paradigm behind us. I feel like, because I don't feel like it's doing us much good. It was really tragic following the Standing Rock things, you know, as that was like just escalating and escalating and escalating, and just seeing that there was like virtually no coverage or very poor coverage by the what we'd consider the corporate mass media. And I feel like that actually in a lot of ways helped kind of sift out, like, you know, the bullshit media, you know, the ones who didn't end up covering that, and then the ones who did were like Democracy Now! And the Young Turks were there, like interviewing people, and it's like,
everything that was happening and still is happening at Standing Rock, there has been very, very like skeleton news coverage. Like, it's been so very like shabby coverage. And it's like you've seen, anytime you've seen more, I mean, here and there you would see on some news networks, oh, this one thing happened at Standing Rock. Now let's talk about Trump or whatever the hell else.
Oh my god. And, barely covering it.
But all of the coverage was done on Facebook and online and social media, and honestly, it worked. Social media worked in that fashion. It literally got out there like big. Everyone knows about Standing Rock, and it wasn't through Fox News or MSNBC. It was
nothing
from
like
social
that.
media.
Right.
People need to be connected like this, because there's so much misinformation out there and so many things not being covered that need coverage that I think are much more important to humanity than all the bullshit they're putting. At least 80% of it. There's some good things in the news, some things that I think need coverage, but like so very little of it. Unless you're a political nut, and you're like, oh my god, I need to hear every single thing happening in politics. Then, oh, have fun with Fox News and MSNBC, not CNN or whatever else. But we definitely need more outlets like this.
Well, I totally agree with you, and maybe some news out there. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to really put a lot of stock, because you'll hear them cover things, right? And then they'll like throw in there on top of their coverage sort of this like self-proclaimed sometimes conclusions, or just like speculations on whatever it is, and they can totally like turn the story to some like narrative that takes it like further away from the truth, you know. I've seen it happen so many times. It's like what is this like bullshit, man? It's really, I don't know. We put a lot of
back in the day they weren't allowed to be
sucks,
biased.
Man.
Like, they had to just tell the news without giving an opinion, and somehow now all of them have their opinion on every piece of news. I can't tell you how many times like when I've been over to someone's house and they're watching, like, for instance, Fox News, you know, like blah blah blah. Can you believe this guy? He's like, and some people are like, well, that's your opinion, because what he's doing isn't wrong to us, like, and there's, it's just so biased. It's
I
just
know.
so very biased.
And it's even worse because they're bought and owned by the establishment that creates that narrative. So it's a biased narrative to the establishment.
It is.
It's just, drop the mic on that. But seriously, I think, like you said, social media, I feel, definitely turned around Standing Rock. It definitely saved the day. And I think that's the new platform, until something else better hits the floor. We've got social media keeping us connected.
Yeah.
So here we are. We're broadcasting to you live on Facebook Live right now, the Merkabah Study Group. And some of the things that we'll be covering on the Third Eye Horizon channel are going to be just like people, like what we're doing right now, just having a narrative on just like political ideologies, and you can plug in and have this like open discussion and dialogue. It's gonna be fun though too. It's not gonna be just very like gray. It's the whole idea is to like engage people in like a creative way that's like fun. We can celebrate having a social media platform or a new media platform. Anyways, yeah, so a little dip into that. So we got a few minutes left until we hit about an hour, and I know we didn't get to our reading, but just trying something new today with the Merkabah activation. I can work to make it a little bit more seamless, so we can like squeeze some more things in. Maybe this will turn into like an hour and a half. They could probably do that because there's important stuff we're covering. Don't really want to rob anybody of that. So, yeah, I guess if you guys feel good about it, maybe we will. I think there's only a few pages in the next chapter of the Merkabah study group, or the mystical Kabbalah. I don't know why I was calling it something else, but yeah, I don't know. Do you feel like dipping into that?
Oh, right now?
Breezy and Victor? Yeah, I think we could wind it down. And
how much time do we have left?
I mean, we're reaching about an hour, so we could read for maybe like 20-30 minutes and probably call it a night.
Can we summarize what we last read instead?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Breezy's asking for a summary of what we read last.
Instead of reading.
You don't want to read? You don't want to read any of it? So we're going to take a look. I believe we're on chapter 8. And let's just see how long this thing is. So I think we did read one chapter without Victor.
Yeah, I didn't make it to the last meeting.
Yeah. That's all good.
Alright, I gotta find my bookmark for this.
Cool. Yeah, I think
There we go.
to give a brief summary to people and to you, Victor, what's been going on with that last chapter, and sort of the past few chapters have been talking about very specifically the Tree of Life and the different sephiroths that compose the Tree of Life, which are, the little circular things.
What page are we on?
We're on page 49.
Oh, wait a minute. So I have to write. Is it where it starts off? I grasp thee. Is it offering to the gods? No.
Well, it's chapter 8, the patterns of the tree, it says. So yeah, essentially, man, the Kabbalah, it's so technical. A lot of these points of the tree of life are very specific in what they, yeah, it's, I don't know, do you remember some of the ones that we talked about, Victor?
Yeah,
It's
I
okay
do
if you don't.
vaguely. I mean, I remember like a general idea of a lot of what we read. But it's very particular. Like it's very very specific.
Right.
And there's actually a lot to take in. Um, gosh, mind you, it's been like weeks since.
Yeah, no, I don't
I
blame
read
you
with
if
guys.
the details are foggy, because they're even foggy for me, and I don't know. It's just, it may take a lot to, take it in over time, but I think it's,
That's right, run the Veta.
it just needs more consistency. Cool. All right. Well,
So
I
when
see.
I go to page, dang it, I go to the PDF page 49. It doesn't. I'm not sure if this is where I'm supposed to be. What's the title above it?
The patterns of the tree.
Okay.
So yeah, I think there's time to read a few pages.
There would be if I could find it. I have the. This is the Yajur Veda, right?
Veda.
The wrong one.
No, I think you're on the wrong one as well.
Okay.
What page are you on?
I don't know. Brittany sometimes sends me other books and things that I check out, and I think I got my bookmarks a little jumbled up here.
Okay. Do you want me to send the PDF over to you?
Oh yeah, that'll work.
All right. Cool. Alright, looks like I may have linked just my Google Drive to the PDF for people.
Isn't there yeah, I could have. Yeah, I was using
It's probably not
an actual
helpful.
website. I don't remember where this bookmark is. That's what I get for not coming prepared. That's what happens. Oh, here it is, Mystical Kabbalah. Bam.
Oh, nice.
Nope, because it doesn't let me go to it anymore.
That's weird.
Link I used to have. Yeah.
I'm working on it. Let's see here. Everybody, this is my Google Hangouts Drive. Or Google Drive, not Hangouts. These are all my random photos. Various things. There it is, Mystical Kabbalah. By Dion Fortune. Okay. I'm gonna send this to you in Facebook.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And just let me know if you can open that. And we will see what happens. Cool. Well, yeah, we've reached 70 or 47 people. That was my dyslexia about to kick in. I'm gonna say 47
Say hello.
or 50
Say hello.
bajillion. Huh? Hello to. Oh, yeah. Breezy wants to say hi
What?
to everybody. Breezy, is your camera on?
Yes.
Okay, she is here. Nice. Thanks for holding space with us.
Hashtag responsibility.
Alright, give it a drive. Let's see. That's weird because when I pull up the Google Drive, it goes to my Google Drive for some reason when I go to your link.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute, there's no way he has the same stuff I have in my Google Drive. I'm like, wait, that's because that's mine.
Right. Dang.
So, no, it didn't link up.
Okay.
No, like.
Well, you know, I think I'll read a few pages out of the book for this week, and we can see if we can't figure that out moving forward. Because
It's good. I do enjoy reading. And like I said, I do use Google Drive. It's just for some reason I can't access yours.
yeah. Well, damn, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I guess we are
Yeah.
coming out. Well, I don't know. I
You
blame
could
the.
just save the reading for next time. I don't know. We've done a lot of breathing exercises and all that good things. If you don't, if you don't feel like reading right now.
No, that's cool. Well, I'll read like the first page to give people a taste of this book if they want to tune in for next time, I guess. So, chapter 8, the patterns of the tree. There are various methods by which the 10 holy Setharoths, the Setharoths again being the points of the tree of life. Where is my Google Hangouts? Cool. It looks like this. It's the tree of life. And the Sephiroths, I'll point at them, are these dots. So these Sephiroths can be grouped upon the tree of life. Of these, it can be said that one is correct and another incorrect. They serve different purposes and throw much light upon the meaning of the individual Sephiroth by revealing their associations and equilibrium. They are also of value because they enable the dissemble symbol of the tree to be equated with the 3, 4, and 7-fold systems. The primary conformation of the tree is into 3 pillars. It will be observed by reference to the diagrams that the Sephiroth readily lend themselves to this 3-fold vertical division, for they are arranged in 3 columns. These are called the right-hand pillar of mercy, left-hand pillar of severity, and middle pillar of mildness or equilibrium. Before proceeding any further, we must make clear the significance of the right and left sides of the tree. As we look at the tree in the diagram, we see Bima, Grebeth, and Hud upon the left sides, which I believe that is Bina. So I could be wrong. So if you're watching, leave a comment if you know. So these are the different Sephiroths, essentially what I'm reading out. Upon the left sides, Croaksmith, Chesed, and Nutzik. Upon the right side. Okay, so this is the right side. So there's 3 Sephiroths. This is the way we view the tree when we are using it in representation of the macrocosm. But when we are using it to represent the microcosm, that is our own being. We, as it were, back to it. Also that the middle pillar equates with the spine, and the pillar that comes or contains Bima, Gebral, and Hood with the right side, and the pillar that contains Croaksmith, Chesed, and Nutsid with the left side. These 3 pillars can also be equated with the Sushinad, Ida, and Pingala of the yoga system. It is very important to remember the reversal of the tree when it is used as a subjective symbol. Otherwise confusion results. In his valuable book upon the literature of the Kabbalah, the Holy Kabbalah, Mr. Waite, in the front species, that's a weird word, frontispiece, that's what it says, I guess, for some reason best known to himself, reverses the usual presentation of the tree. Okay, so that's just a little taste for you guys. It sounds maybe a bit heady, definitely when we're talking about the different Sephiroths here. And it's basically, and it's already been said in this book, that the tree of life is a representation of, the universe, like the whole diagram of the universe, and also the human body. So it reflects the macro and microcosm. And that's really interesting to consider, that the tree of life, if it also represents, the human body reflects, the macrocosm. So it's pretty mind-blowing.
Mind blown.
Yeah, mind blown.
Mindsplosion.
Cool. So I think that's what I'll leave people on. And yeah, if you've got time, Victor, I think you just missed chapter 7. If you wanted to familiarize yourself with that. If not, that's cool. The episode is on the Third Eye Horizon Mystery School YouTube. So I could just send you the video, I suppose.
Sure. Yeah, it'd be easier that way.
Yeah.
But I do go to the YouTube. I can find it.
Cool.
Otherwise.
Awesome.
Very nice. It's been a nice sitting. Had a good meditation and breathing. It's very awesome. I enjoyed today's episode.
Yeah, maybe a little unusual, and hopefully we didn't lose anybody on the breath work. And it's a bit of a new format, literally a new platform, Facebook. So just hold on tight, though. I feel we're pushing into 2017, full thrust right now.
Yeah, it's New Year.
Yep, getting those Merkabah activation energies going, and really getting the word out on Facebook. We'll see how Facebook Live takes. It's only been around not even for an entire year, so we'll
Trying
see.
to be my higher self this year.
There you go.
Yay.
That's the New Year's resolution for you guys. It's a very good one, Victor.
Why, thank you, sir.
Okay, well, I am pooped, all that breathing. I need to drink a glass of water or something.
Everyone
Sounds
should
pretty
think
cute.
about that.
Yeah, definitely stay hydrated, everybody who did that. And,
Wash all those toxins out.
yeah, Victor.
No,
I lost all of my hydration through my hands.
Yeah.
You gotta
And to
flush toxins
replenish.
out. It's getting the toxins out.
All right. Did you have something to say, Breezy?
You gotta drink water to flush the toxins out.
She's muted, but she's saying you gotta drink water to flush the toxins out. So, I don't know if you have to, but it probably certainly doesn't hurt.
You gotta pee it out.
All right, well, I'm going to sign off. Everybody, stay fabulous and be... I kind of mess up with this sign off. Like, stay fabulous, beautiful people, and then beautiful, being you two, till full. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
All right, see ya. Mwah, thanks for watching, everybody. Signing off.
He jumped off.
He's probably like, wow, these kids are wild.
Kids are wild. Look at you go.
Pretty wild too, Victor. Pretty wild